this is impossible, as we know, ACA 5 that passed without even the voices of the voiceless. I think the legislator just made it a one-party line type of vote. When I tell people about ACA 5, and they say, what? That cannot be. And it got passed. And this is what happened when Sacramento is one-party state, California is one-party state, Sacramento is supermajority. So no matter how bad or good the proposition is, it just goes through. And how do we solve that? How do we get other people to understand that when you are voting Prop 16 without even understanding, and it will pass, the unintended consequences? We need to do a lot more of education, and this is just a beginning of what you're doing. I would like to recommend to have a different Zoom discussion on that this Prop 16 has to fail. I think everyone will agree that the field has to be even. And for discriminating, and we all know that it will be the Asian group that will suffer here. I'm a Filipino. We're the highest Asian group in California. But unfortunately, a lot of my people are not registered to vote. And a lot of them also do not vote, nor have the education to vote. I'm challenging everyone to do what we need to do a good outreach, what this Proposition 16 is all about. And this is like repealing Proposition 209 that prohibits discrimination and preferential treatment on account of a person's or a group, race, sex, color, ethnicity, or national origin in public employment, public education, and public contracting. The Proposition 16 is more of a failure than victory. Using affirmative action in race-based and gender-based preferences in California does not justify the true Californians' ideologies. The ACA 5 might be aiming to provide instant solutions to our new problems, particularly amidst the unprecedented pandemic, but it will surely cause more loss than gain by being diverse and discriminatory. There has been a lot of research and data showing that Prop 209 has been effective and strengthened anti-discrimination policies in California. A major positive has been witnessed in racial enrollment among African Americans, Asians, and Hispanics. It is essential that the comprehensive competition that is created by Prop 209 remain in place. Having a small and micro businesses competing against each other without any preferential consideration has proven beneficial in the past 5 years. Having led an organization which is tirelessly working to educate and provide strategic insights and opportunities to small businesses, I can vouch for that Prop 16 would only demoralize the small businesses and minority communities and inevitably divide the Californians racially. We are a diverse state that only one way to end racial discrimination is through strengthening our institutions and public systems. No good will be attained from legalizing such racial discrimination. We must keep building positively on the results of Prop 209 and work towards access of quality education and opportunities for the economically disadvantaged communities. This is the future of this state and our nation. This will drastically affect it. Proposition 209 has been in consonance with the civil rights law, which has paved way for further legislations for minority groups, including the removal of discriminatory barriers to voting protection from discrimination in renting, buying, or paying for housing, and specific protections under the law for Americans with disabilities. Under the constitutional principles, we must continue to shape our nation's definition of an access to equal opportunity. However, Proposition 16 does the opposite. It is a way to legalize discrimination. We must obey the constitutional principle of equality before law. We cannot end discrimination by discriminating. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Faith. It's echoing now.